Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please turn on the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Let's get into it. What we're going to talk about, we talk about celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, fair use, copyright disclaimer, under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And thank you for your love and support.
So don't forget to like, to comment, but be kind. The best way to support the channel for free is to like, comment, and subscribe. And the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Let's get to it. Many people are calling Kim out in regards to utilizing Kanye and Kourtney and dragging people to make a storyline. If she wasn't talking about Kourtney, what would she do? If she wasn't talking about Kanye, what would she do? If she wasn't shading Khole, what would she do? She would not have a good storyline. She's dragging everybody, and people are like, okay, move on. But she's not. So what is she going to talk about next season, if they get a next season? Now, the biggest thing is they were told they were going to get 20 more episodes. So that's the biggest thing. While you saw her traveling everywhere to bring more storylines, it became, I'm sure, very expensive. But she had to do everything she can because, like I said in one of my videos, they weren't supposed to get a season 2. It might have been allegedly, in regards to the Ray J situation, because Ray J, if he would have went to file against them, he could have called out the K's and the J's and Hulu. Think about it. Not legal advice, but let's get to it. So it's basically saying Kim Kardashian cries and pleads she do anything to get back the Kanye she married. Well, he's gone. He's married. He's happy. He's moved on. Kanye has dated other people prior to them getting divorced. Yeah, he talked about trying to save his family, but Kim wasn't into it. Now she out here single, looking a fool. They're trying to add her to different men, and the men is speaking out like, no, we're just friends. No, we're not dating. No, we're not attached. And then in regards to, think about it. Tom Brady, he spoke out, no. Usher, he's dating somebody else. No. LeBron James trying to add your name to LeBron. He was like, no, don't bring that media stuff over here. So people are starting to shade her because they know that they could become a storyline or a click and a view to be, that's not a good position to be in. That guys don't want to fool with you because you're going to make them a storyline. Or you're going to talk about them years after you dated. Or shade them. They could be dating somebody else and happy. Think about it. Pete's dating Chase, and Kim is still mentioning Pete any way she can. Every month she mentions Pete somehow, some way. That's not good. Her and Kanye's been divorced since November, December, and Kanye's been married. So why are you talking about people that's with somebody else? That's the weird part. Let's listen to this clip.
And that I married, I just can't. That's who I loved, and that's who I remember. I'll do anything to get that person back. You okay? Not okay. It's so different than the person that I married. I just can't. That's who I loved, and that's who I remember. I'll do anything to get that person back. You okay? Not okay.
It's time for her to move on. She's going to keep utilizing people for a storyline until she starts dating someone. So that's the biggest thing. Who's next? Who's next in regards to her conversation, her dragging? Who's next? The biggest thing is people are talking about it. In regards to how she shaded Khole, it's not okay. It's not okay how she drags Khole. But then you got Khole making comments that just seems odd and weird. But the biggest thing is the K's and the J's are losing relevancy. And they're losing relevancy because it's their fault. It's nobody else's fault. Let me see if I can find this clip of Khole and her weird comments. Because people were like, girl, what are you talking about? Why are you mentioning that? And then, of course, you got Kim shading Kourtney because she mad that her sister's married and happy. Let me do this one. I'm gonna replay this one in regards to what she talking about because Kanye gone. What else she gonna talk about?
I got married in Italy. Am I saying you copied me by getting married in Italy? Who performed at my wedding? Andrea Bocelli. Who performed at Kourtney's wedding? Andrea Bocelli. You stole my wedding country and my wedding performer. Andrea Bocelli is my favorite male singer of all time, but I'm copying her Dolce Vita lifestyle. Okay. With like all due respect, everyone thought it was so sponsored, and they thought it was
wasn't.
like that.
But I know that. I don't care what everyone thinks. I didn't make that choice for my wedding because of money. There was no financial reason, and you didn't talk to me about this, so you wouldn't know.
I got married in Italy.
And now she divorced. Kanye done moved on. Kanye done got him a young tender. The biggest thing is we get the K's and the J's look for storylines. The K's and the J's look for things to talk about. The K's and the J's want everybody to focus on them. The media attention that they seek every week is draining. And we talk about it because people want to see what's going on, but people then call them out because you're putting out these stories. So we're talking about it. You're putting out the stuff in the media. So we're talking about it. You're posting pictures where you had to fix. So we're talking about it. You're trying to utilize your daughter at a young age. So we're talking about it. Think about other famous parents. They'll go to events, but they're not utilizing their child to embarrass an aunt. They're not utilizing a child to go to a basketball game by themselves. They're not utilizing a child to dance like at Ice Spice, dress like, sing a song like any other parent. Think about it. If there is an alleged private entrance, and mind you, where these kids go to school, I'm not going to mention the name, but if there's a private entrance and you're not utilizing that private entrance, you're looking for media attention. What other woman is getting called out? The wedding dress. What other woman got called out in regards to the wedding dress? They more so focused on Kim than the actual bride. That's sad. This is what she does. Who wears this to a wedding where the it looks like you're in a bikini bottom and a skirt? You know what I'm saying? This is sad. She's going out bad. She's really going out bad. That's why they talked about them trying to take a break. They knew what was going on. They knew what was coming down the pike. They knew that the people would feel a way about her talking about Kanye, her talking about Khloe, her talking about Kourtney. And the biggest thing is Kourtney just needs to move on. Let's listen in again on regards to what Bethany had to say, because I want to play this because they said sponsored, not sponsored, but then everybody's kind of like, okay, Kim, move on. Move on. What is wrong? People keep saying, is she okay? Let's listen in.
Team Kim Kardashian in the
If I don't give you...
I'm Team Kim Kardashian in the Kim Kourtney Dolce Gabbana debacle. So Kourtney's commercial, aka Wedding by Dolce Gabbana, was sponsored. Everybody was dressed. The trip was paid for. Kris grabbed every lira off the ground she could grab. And then Kim ended up doing a campaign with Dolce that was oddly familiar. Okay. Kim was the one who laid the groundwork for all of the K's and the J's. So she who makes the gold makes the rules. They're going to want Kim. She's the most famous Kardashian. Private planes don't grow on trees. Kris is going to grab all those nickels and get all those deals. And don't hate the player, hate the game. You want the wedding you want? Go to the beach and pay for your own wedding. But with branding and with sponsorships come obligations. Nobody gets out without paying the bill. I'm Team Kim Kardashian in the Kim. I'm Team Kim Kardashian. I'm Team Kim Kardashian.
And I don't agree because I don't think Bethany's looking at it from a standpoint of copying for media. There's a difference between getting a brand deal, not getting a brand deal. Whether that is true or false, I don't know. But Kourtney has a right to feel the way she feels. Biggest thing is, we talked about Kim wants to be a part of every scene. Kim wants to be a part of every narrative. Kim wants to be seen as, the sister that has it all. So let's get to that one.
Things. Oh yeah, because she's saying every one of her friends, but she doesn't have any friends. So Travis?
No. Are you doing this in person, or are you doing this on the phone?
I mean, we should do it in person.
But I also am fearful that it can get ugly quickly if you're not in like the right Zen energy mode.
Mm-hmm. Take it down. Don't be like,
I don't give a. I did it like. Don't be like. I don't need your permission. Who do you think you are? Like, you can't be that kind of Kim.
Yeah.
So get it all out now, because I already see it boiling inside of you. Yeah. Just be like.
She's there.
Yeah, look at her. She's like, ooh.
I'd be like, bitch, you think I need your permission?
Yeah, like we can't do that. Like it's not a measuring contest.
Yeah.
One of her friends thinks.
Oh yeah, because she's saying every
one of her friends thinks.
She going out bad and sad. Well wishes to Kourtney though. Well wishes to Kourtney. Everybody keeps calling her out because Kanye don't want her back.
Not okay. It's so different than the person that I married. I just can't. That's who I loved, and that's who I remember. I'll do anything to get that person back. Yep.
So Kanye's moved on. Kourtney's moved on. Who else moved on? Jordan Woods has moved on. So many people have moved on, and they're married or they're happy in a happy relationship. Larsa Pittman has moved on. So many people have moved on. So now she's utilizing friends too, because we don't hear different stuff, and they're going to because they listen to our videos. We don't hear much about their friends and what they got going on. They're sitting there listening to Kim talk about herself. So Kourtney don't want to be a part of that. So if Kourtney is going to get her own show, I'm happy. She doesn't need to make Kim part of it at all. Kourtney needs to make sure she has a show about her, Travis, the kids, and try and keep it positive and light. Don't bring no drama like they like drama. Well wishes to Kanye. Well wishes to Bianca. We get that he's still allegedly in Japan having a good time. He celebrated his birthday along with his daughter, North. It looks like they had a good time. They tried to bring drama around that. It looked like they were in line. And Bianca had North in front of her, and they were saying that Bianca was a little too close. Many people are calling Kanye out in regards to most recent shows. Why are people in bald heads? What's going on with these candles? Why does it look interesting? But well wishes. Kim needs to get together. And until she starts dating someone, this is what it is. Media attention, clicks, and views. Media manipulation too, because to have Bethany Frankel on your side, they must have sent her a letter. You better say something nice or we're going to get you. Because Bethany has been dragging them for a year. So for her to all now be on her side, I told y'all, that's what normally happens. You'll find someone that speaks out against them, and then all of a sudden, somehow, some way, they try and shift and show love. Isn't that weird? Remember how Snoop Dogg was talking about them and their promotions and how the guys are, and then what? 8 years later, he and the family is wearing some of their products. I wouldn't. That's the one thing they like to keep score. You gonna say something about us? You go da. Years later, they try and pull you in to make it seem like you apologize, or now you're on their side. I'll be paying attention to that. Well wishes, Kanye. Enjoy your life, enjoy your marriage, and stay away from Kanye. Kanye's not in the media like the K's and the J's are. Kanye keeps to himself, not an interview, not a TV show. Kanye's been chilling. See the difference? He's at peace, and they don't like that. So if I was Kanye, I would send them a cease and desist. Stop using my name. If I was, Pete, I would send them a cease and desist. Stop using my name. If I was Ray J, I would send them a cease and desist. Stop using my name. Hello. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great day.